Hey everybody, how's it going? More RoboCop. We're at 23 of, I believe, 28 trophies. So 5 trophies away. I'm gonna see if I can get the platinum today because because the monthly update's tomorrow, and having one more platinum for the monthly update would be nice. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I think I'm 4 trophies away, 5 counting the platinum. I think there's 2 story trophies related, 2 story related trophies, and then 2 trophies for miscellaneous stuff. 1 trophy I need to go back and get because I didn't have the required skill. So I don't know how far back I'll have to go. Either have to start a new game, or it looks like they have an autosave every level. So I'll load the autosave to that level, see if maybe I have a skill points to spend. If not, then I might go back to the level before it and see if I can get enough skill points. If not, then I just might start a new game. We'll see. But the other one's to hack a turret, and there was some turrets in the last stream, but I totally forgot to hack them. So hopefully there's some more, and then like I said, the 2 story related ones. So I'm hoping we'll at least get done with the story, get the 2 story related ones, and then go from there. We shall see. I don't know how much longer. It feels like I'm close to the end of the story, but we'll see. We saw this last time, so we can go ahead and skip this. We saw it last time.
Why is this place so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy.
It's RoboCop. RoboCop Rogue Legacy.
That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? RoboCop's their program.
They wanted RoboCop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. RoboCop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way.
Thanks for tuning in, Mark Shockey. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helm.
Oh, we saw this part too. We can go ahead and skip this. We saw this last stream.
This is bad.
Never stopped us before.
The new
All right.
I thought you would never add.
This is where we stopped, when I could control RoboCop.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it. Sure. Why not?
Wait, does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time.
I'm guessing that we're just gonna... Sometimes there's a chip over there. Hey, Doc. All the phones. Where are we going? I'm just gonna be hitting the streets, I guess. The monthly trophy vid should be... I'll probably be working on it this time tomorrow. So I should have it up... Not this time tomorrow, but maybe about like 5 hours from now, this time tomorrow. Well, say it's this time tomorrow, probably about an extra 5 hours afterwards. Or so, maybe a little bit longer. Sometimes it takes me a while to work on those, so it depends. I guess we'll leave the area. Doesn't seem like there was any side quests to do. Any side objectives. But yeah, I'll be working on it this time tomorrow, so no stream for me this time tomorrow. I'll be working on the monthly video instead.
Look at this place.
Could things get any worse?
I'm hoping to platinum this before I do that. Another platinum would be nice.
The stage is at the riverfront.
We are almost there.
This
Wendell guy thinks he can toss us aside. We'll show him who runs this town.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just came to see the inauguration.
Oh, you like to vote? Let's vote! All in favor of kicking this guy's ass? Aye. Aye.
Nay?
I thought you said all the cops were fired. They were.
Free, scumbags! Come here,
Here's something else.
I forgot that I don't have to reload this one. Oh wow. Nice. Gotta go back this way.
That's that damn OCP, isn't it? They want to ruin the city because their guy lost the election. But I won't let them do that. People voted for me, I owe them that. So, officer, tell me what's the situation.
Every gang in the city is out for payback. They're not happy that Wendell used them, and his TV appearance didn't help.
What about those damn robots, though? Can we use them to protect the city?
They're under Wendell's full control.
Ugh, murders and criminals. That's what OCP is. But there must be something we can do.
We must uphold the law, and we must catch Wendell Antonowski.
We need to find him first.
Luckily, Wendell likes to see himself on the big screen.
How does that help?
The message you broadcast. I can track its signal, but I'll need a little time.
We can buy you some time, rookie.
I don't want to interrupt, but some damned robots want to join your party.
We can't let them do that, partner.
Uh,
Can we?
No.
The recording doesn't really take me too long. The recording probably takes me 20, 30 minutes tops. Depends how much I stumble over my words and have to like repeat myself. But usually the recording don't take the longest. It's
Any advice
it's
on
putting
how
it
to deal with
together.
them?
Like the monthly video, I have to edit everyone's monthly pictures, you know. And then I have to update the spreadsheet. And then I got to load all the pictures for get ready for the video. And then I got to slap the video together in an editor, you know, and then edit out any mistakes or anything like that. So yeah, we're actually recording it doesn't take long. It's all the editing and stuff that takes a long time. So I hate auto aim sometimes. Auto aim's like you want to move your cursor over just a tad. No, you're stuck on this enemy.
Murphy,
Like,
I'll stay here with the mayor.
And
watch
yeah,
out for the
I'll do
rookie
the
while he
DLC for
tracks
Cyberpunk
Wendell.
for sure.
You need to go out there and contain the situation.
I was probably
It's
gonna do it
time
on
to
the
protect the innocent,
PS5
Murphy.
version, which I think that's the only version who has it. I don't think the DLC came out with last gen. So I definitely want to get the platinum again. I got the platinum on the PS4.
Firstly, Torchhead set fire to one of the apartment buildings. There are people still stuck inside. You need to get them out. Secondly, street vultures are loading up a van full of explosives at their newly annexed chop shop. Seems they want to make a statement. Stop them before they do. Thirdly, the mercenaries Wendell hired got a hold of an ED-209 from that military expo. They let it loose, and it's wreaking havoc in front of the town hall.
Hey, Tin Man. I've been picking up the dispatch phone ever since you left. People need help all over town. It's too many to handle, so I'll be directing all the incoming calls straight to you. Good luck, Tin Man.
But yeah, I definitely plan to do all the DLC. Well, do the DLC for Cyberpunk. It's just I've been waiting because, like I said, I already beat it and platinum it on PS4. So I'm getting around to games I haven't played yet. I definitely can't wait to go back to it, especially since I hear that they updated it quite a bit. And I can't wait to see how, better the PS5 version looks than the PS4 version. I'm sure it doesn't look that much better, but I'm sure it has its, no differences. Another Ed 209. Those things take forever to take down. Salute to you as well, and I'll try. Like I said, I'm hoping to get the platinum, so thanks for stopping by. I was gonna see if I can punch him off of that. I'm assuming that means you're heading out, and if so, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Sounds like the Ed 209 over there. Sounds like some turrets too. Maybe I can get that trophy.
From Ronnie's grocery. They're trying to burn down my store. I need help. I can't get out.
I wouldn't be so sure that the cops want to help you. Your donut price is a criminal.
Yep, bling. Maybe used against you. Got a trophy. So now I believe I'm only 3 trophies away from the platinum. So the only thing I'll need to go back and do is go back to the steel mill. I'm supposed to kill that Ed 209, right? I mean, it seems like it's killing bad guys, though. It's probably going to turn its attention to me when there's no more bad guys to kill. Not yet. Well, there it goes. I'm going to be fighting this for the next 5 minutes. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to be putting up much of a fight. Now it looks like it's finally moving. Well, it went down. So guys, how's it going? I'm even hitting with critical hits, it says. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. It's still taking this long. I mean, given Ed 209 should not be easy to take down, but jeez. Guess I can run an ad while we're fighting at 209 to help disable free rolls. Stick around and I'll continue to kill this at 209.
How are you getting on with that tracker, rookie?
We're in luck. The signal wasn't cut off. They must have left in a hurry after they made the broadcast. But this whole OCP communications thing is a mess.
Well, it's the sleepster. I just took down another Edge 09, which took freaking forever. And I just got a trophy too for hacking a turret like this one here. So now they need 3 trophies, I believe. 2 are story related, and then that one I missed in the steel mill. And the only reason I missed that one is because I didn't have my electronics skill up enough. Because I found where you need to go. It's just I didn't have my electronics skill up enough. And who the hell is sniping me? I hear a sniper, but I don't see one. Something is on this roof. Not seeing anybody. Hope you're doing well, Sleepster. Holy crap. So the sniper's on my side, or is he just... There he is. There we go. Smoked that guy. Might as well, I guess.
I tried to pull her out. I really tried, but smoke and...
Is your mother inside?
Yes, can you?
There are police officers on the promenade. Go there. I will save your mother.
Oh God, I can't open the door! Can someone help me? I can't open the damn door!
Oh God, thank you!
Watch out for smoke, citizen.
He was wanting someone to open the door, then he got all shocked when someone opened the door. When someone smashed open the door. I'm guessing I can go up here.
Oh, Bella! It's no time to play, where are you? Oh, the door's on fire!
Go to the exit. Your safety is a priority.
But I can't! Oh God! I can't leave without my little kitty! Oh, please help me find her!
In night vision mode, you'd think I'd be able to see the eyes glowing, huh? Not seeing no kitty. There's the cat carrier, which I'm guessing he got to let the cat in. Is the cat in here somewhere? You would think it would be, right? Surely it didn't get out. I'm confrizzled. Things are not. There's not a time limit. Like I said, what the hell? This is one of those things where she's not, where the cat's not in this room. I feel like I've looked everywhere, man. Is it kind of hinting that she's over here somewhere? Because it told me to turn on night vision. And that corner is a lot darker. Is that blood? Or is that just like rain? Kind of looks like blood, huh? If the cat's in this apartment, I have no clue where. I don't see it climbed up on the curtains. Didn't it climb up on top of the cabinet there? It's not under the desk. It's not behind this door. Doesn't appear to be under the bed as far as I can tell. Not like I can crouch or anything. Like I said, I don't know. It's not up on these cabinet tops. It's not on the counter. It's not under the table. It's not on the table. It's not behind the couch. It's not in the bag, I don't think. Like I said, is it not in the... it has to not be in the apartment, right? It has to be somewhere else, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've looked everywhere. It's not under the chair. It's not under the table. It's not on the table. It's not up there. No clue. No clue, man. It's not on the light. It has to be, I guess, somewhere else in the apartment. If it's in that apartment, it's hidden well. Can I go up that way?
Where are you?
Is that you? I've been waiting. I've been waiting so long.
I will get you out.
You're
Leave the burning building? Well, we never find that. I seriously, I'm gonna have to look up and see where that cat was, because if it's in that apartment, I'm totally lost. I'm like 99% sure I looked freaking everywhere.
Mom, you stay.
I told you to go to the promenade.
I have to protect my mom. I have to. I've already failed her once.
You are brave, Daniel, but courage is not pointlessly exposing yourself to danger. Now go to the promenade.
The promenade, sir. Of course. Can you walk, Mom?
Yes. Yes, I can. You're very strong, Daniel. Strong and brave, just like your father.
Well, hopefully he got out. Hopefully he found his cat and got out, because I couldn't find the cat. There, I just... Like I said, I'm going to have to look it up, because that's really bugging me. It was probably somewhere stupid. But I swear I looked everywhere. The hell? What killed him?
Some thugs are trying to play out a scene from a heist movie in my video store. The problem is, they're using real bullets. Please, send help. It's only a matter of time before they find me.
There we go.
I've reached you. I hope every police officer was fired. I need help. I'm being held hostage by some punks in my laundromat. They're drugged out of their minds. There's no reasoning with them. Send somebody, please.
Please just leave. There's no money laundering going on here. It's your fault. What else are we supposed to think?
Huh.
You saved me. I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate your attempt to keep the city clean.
Thank you.
Pun
And,
intended.
Don't worry about me. I live in the building. I'll lock myself upstairs. Back up, or I'll kill you!
Bastage. Enter the video store.
Need a movie recommendation for the evening?
Them and their damn grenades, I tell you. Looks like someone was shooting me from this way. Wow, alright. Grated him like cheese, I guess. Just killed the one. There's a lot of those recovery charges around here. Now let's go.
The intruders are neutralized. Lock the door and stay here.
Someone should definitely make a movie about you. You were amazing. As for my store, I'll get compensation from the city, right?
Sure. Good luck with that one, pal. Alright, let's see. Shoot out the video rental. Oh, I thought that was a ladder. I was like, that's a ladder I can go up? Oh, no. So how's it going, Sleep? So you playing that Walking Dead game? You gotta be careful. Last time I was in this area, they just blew something up and everything exploded at once. Sometimes with the delayed zoom-ins.
So, did you learn anything about
Plans
the
to
Vulture's
destroy the
plans?
bridge.
They want to blow up the bridge.
You need to stop them. Otherwise, where will I get my maple syrup?
I am heading there now. What is your status?
Don't worry about us. We're doing just fine.
It sounds like. There was a chest up here, wasn't there, that we opened already? I wonder if it's closed again. It has stuff in it again. Probably not. It's probably still open, you would think. There's one of these OCT containers. Whee! Leave chop shop. Revenge of the Street Vultures.
Finally, some fun!
That one guy who threw it from way the hell back there needs to join a baseball team or something, or a football team. Again, I want to know where they get all these grenades. Where they pull these grenades out of their asses from. See what I'm telling you? It's crazy. Where the hell do you guys come from? I thought there was someone behind me earlier, but didn't appear to be. I think there's still a guy over here somewhere, isn't there?
You read me? Good.
Can't quite get there from there. There we go. Here's a little ramp for me. RoboCop can't make a little simple jump up. That wasn't even a jump, it was like a high step. How do they know it's RoboCop? I guess they heard my gun from outside. Do not shoot any explosives. Wow. Alright, I'll try not to. I hate though when the enemies put themselves in front of them though. That was just a circle, big circle. What the hell? What, how did he die? Oh, I think I have a perk where small gunfire can ricochet off my armor and hit enemies. I guess that's probably what happened. Hopefully nothing ricochets off my armor and hits one of these exploding barrels. That would suck. Gotta be careful not to hit the barrels.
I'm not playing any more games!
Was that a rocket launcher? He was just gonna end it all, wasn't he?
What's the situation?
Live explosives need deactivating.
Do you need bomb squad assistance?
What, me? No, I'm not doing that again.
I will manage.
What? From highest to lowest voltage. I can't even see. Can I not zoom in? Because I can't. I'm blind. I can't see. 12 volt, 30 volt, 24. So this looks like 30 volt. Is that 30 volt? I'm a blind old man. Y'all should have had it to where I could zoom in. Seriously. Seriously. This is bad. This is really bad. Alright, let's see if I can read all these. It says 19, 12, 16, 6, 9, 3, 24, 21, 30. So I was right with 30. I just hit the wrong chord. What is it? Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one? Yeah, it looks like it's probably this one. I'm too blind for this. Developers of this game, if you see this, let me zoom in with L2. Jesus H. Christ. Like, L2 just does like a little grainy film. So it has to be this one. Okay, and now 24 has to be this one. What? I hate being blind. I really do. I hate it. Because I can't even follow the wires. If I was like up on a monitor, that'd be fine. But my TV's, you know, across the room where it should be for healthy eyesight. Alright, now we got 19, 12, 16. And it looks like 19's purple, so that's the purple one. And then 12 and 16. Looks like this one's 12. Oh boy. You know, they really made this in mind for someone who up close on a monitor. Because, yeah. I'm on an 85-inch big screen, so it's not like my TV's small. It's just I'm blind, wearing my glasses, and you know, it's way over there. Well, so I can't see, Sleepster. That's the problem. If I could see and actually follow the wires, I could be fine. But now we have 9, 6, and 3. 9's that one. You know what? I'm just gonna do that one and then that one.
I don't see any fireworks on the horizon. Have you managed?
Being blind, that minigame was stupid. if I could zoom in, it would have been fine, you know. If I could have held L2 and zoomed in and looked around, probably no problem. I might have ran out of time by carefully trying to follow the wires and stuff. But I just couldn't see. I could not. When the wires twist and trossed, I couldn't like keep up with where they were going. But at least I finally got there. And it's all good, Sleep Search. You had to take a call. All good. Looks like there's nothing else in here. More of those, but I don't need more of those. Hey, Gutter Snipe. You just missed me getting my ass blown off like 5 times. Trying to defuse a bomb because I couldn't read where, you know, what the voltage was. And I couldn't keep track with the wires. But, you know, that was fun. I see that Power Wash Simulator is going to be on Plus next month, and you just bought it. That happens to me sometimes, but like you said, you know, you're fine with having the physical version of it. I've bought some games physically after they become a Plus game. And then, of course, I also have some games on disc that then later became Plus games. Like Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Like a Dragon, I think were both Plus games, and I bought those on disc at launch. And then some games that I've bought on disc after I bought them after they were Plus games because I played them and enjoyed them so much was Yakuza 4, and then Kingdoms of Amalur is another one. You just paid for it not too long ago either, too. Yeah, I get lucky. I didn't pay for it, so I mean, like you said, I might go out and do it digitally, but now I can wait till it's like in the bargain bin or something. I honestly didn't even know that that game had a physical edition. Most simulator games are just digital only, so I was actually kind of surprised it even had a disc. Oh yeah, you just spent 15 on it? Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, at least you didn't spend $70. It's like, hey, I just got Power Wash Simulator for $70. PlayStation's like, it's the Plus game in a couple days. Fuck. But yeah, there's been a couple games I bought at release, and then they became Plus games, of course. And then, like I said, I played a couple because of Plus, and I enjoyed them so much that I actually went and bought them on disc. You think you paid $15 for it as well? That's not too bad.
Did someone call for backup?
Good to see you all on watch again.
OCP cannot relieve us of our duties. We are not corporate rats.
Yeah. That's right.
What's the status?
I am going after Wendell.
Then we'll get the situation here under control. Don't you worry about it. Everyone, get ready. We must defend our city. And you, Murphy, go get that scumbag.
That scumbag. I'm guessing I'm supposed to follow the meter? It's good to hear that you're all good, Gutter Snipe. I saw you just got your 10th trophy. Congratulations on that one. I just got my 10th bronze. Surely he's probably up in the building, right? Because I don't know, yeah. I think I'm at like 13, what am I at? 13, like 6 for trophies? 13-7. Somewhere in there. I wonder when I'll hit the 4K mark, 14K mark, I should say. Do you want to leave the area? Side objectives will be filled. Shooting at the arcade. Oh. I thought I did shooting at the arcade, but no, I didn't. I did the laundromat, and I did the video store. So let's go do that, shall we? You only have 2K trophies, yeah, right. More like 2K platinums. Yeah, 10K does feel good. I remember when I hit it, I was playing like an Advance Wars like game. I think it was, I don't know if it was one of their free games or not. I think it was called War Theater. And yeah, I was playing that Advanced Wars type game. They have some free versions you can play, but they also have some paid ones. I don't know if it was a free version or a paid version I was playing, but that's when I hit my 10K trophy. I think mine was a bronze as well, my 10K trophy. Most people's 10K trophy is probably a bronze, unless they set it up to be a platinum or something, you know. If they just got it naturally like I did, you know, for most people it'd probably be a bronze. Oh, you guys playing It Takes Two? Hope you guys are having fun with it. Like I said, I'm hoping it will become a monthly plus game one of these days, and then I can see if my dad wants to play it, if that's the case. Because he has +2 as well, of course. You know, he has to have plus to play, you know, Call of Duty, which he doesn't play much anymore, but I think you need to be first to play Fallout. Maybe not. Do you have to be plus to play Fallout? I don't know. Fallout 76, I mean. I'm not too sure on that one. I know free games you don't really have to be a plus member, but Fallout 76 is technically not a plus game. I mean, they gave it away with plus, but it's still technically not a free game. Really? Sounds like I'm getting shot at from behind. Wow. I punched him so hard, it's evaporated into just a blood puddle. That's how overpowered RoboCop is. Don't mess with RoboCop, he'll punch you into a blood splatter. Oh, making me destroy arcade machines, I don't like it. Look away, guys. Oh, well. Bastard. Making me shoot arcade machines. Kind of looks like they want you to go that way, but this looks like just a closet. Is there some sort of... Ah, here we go.
You saved me. You saved my
New
business.
arcade owner. I was about to say, didn't we kill the last guy?
There are no children here during school hours.
Loosen up. At least there are no drugs here.
Not anymore. There was with the old arcade owner. Yeah, like I said, if it ever becomes a monthly plus game, I'll see if me and my dad might play it. Alright, as I'm walking to go get Wendell, I'll roll another ad. You won't be missing anything because I'll just be walking there. Make sure to stick around to support the stream, and this disables pre-rolls, so I appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it seems like people are 50-50 on mid-rolls and pre-roll ads. It seems like a few more people prefer pre-rolls because it's a one and done kind of thing. But me personally, I prefer mid-rolls because, like I said, if I'm clicking on your stream just to like test the waters or just to see what the game's like, and I get hit with an ad right off the bat, I'm noping out of there, and you know, I'm gonna check out someone else's stream that don't have pre-roll ads. Because my luck, I stick around the ads and you're like a jerk, you know, or some idiot and doing something stupid in the game like trolling. And it's like, oh, I just paid this guy a couple cents. Sure, it's a couple cents, but still. Almost halfway through. Is it a shorter game, or is it actually a longer game? Seems like y'all been playing it a while, haven't y'all? Well, Sleepster, you're still getting an ad-free experience for now. I meant to say that too. I meant to tell them that, you know, if they want an ad-free experience, they can always subscribe. I'll get better. I'll get better. Alright.
I am underground.
Did you find something?
The lab. It appears it was set up for the Afterlife project.
So this is where everything went down? Gives me the creeps. But what about Wendell?
The place looks abandoned.
Be careful. Could be a trap.
It probably is a trap, knowing Wendell. He was taking intact brains, and I thought it was for Kane, but then I figured out that this game actually takes place between the second movie and the third movie, or yeah, I think it takes place between the second movie and the third movie, after the second movie. So you've already fought Kane. So I'm guessing that that's not. They had Kane at that expo. So, well, not Kane. It wasn't Kane, but you know that. The body he took over or whatever. RoboCop 2.
Any news?
Wendell is not here. I am looking for anything that could help us find him.
What about the lab?
This is where the bodies were taken. OCP was running their Afterlife project here.
Becker said it would be a long time before OCP has the technology to make Afterlife a reality.
Someone
The
got
old
their...
man made them prepare a functional prototype for this week. Their head scientist was not happy about it.
That could explain the quality of most of their products.
Wonder what happened there.
I think I know where Wendell went.
But there is a catch. Am I right?
To proceed, I must find the code to a locked door.
That is police work at its most basic. Your favorite.
Oh, come on, RoboCop. You can like rip that. I mean, it looks like bulletproof glass, you know, real thick glass, but come on, there's already a hole in it. You could do strong enough to probably rip it open. Or heck, just punch it through.
The scientists did not like working with Wendell.
What was Wendell's role in the project anyway?
He was coordinator, he hired scumbags, and then overworked the team.
In OCP, that position is called executive.
Oh, y'all missed a trophy. That's always a shame. So now y'all either have to go back through the game, or is there like a chapter select? Most games nowadays have like a chapter select kind of thing. This game kind of does. It auto-saves at every level, then you can go back and play the auto-save at each level. Huh? Isn't this my Auto 9 gun? Why is it showing me this? Oh.
I found the door code. I am continuing pursuit.
The chapter select on it, that's good.
Safety, and now we're gonna join Reed and the rest. There won't be time for chit-chat after that.
RoboCop, I
Look at that nice juicy brain there.
You'll be able to hear
They're
their
just
messages
leaving it
from now
out?
on. That is, if you're close enough.
At least refrigerated.
So Murphy, this day ain't over yet.
At least refrigerate the brain, man. Okay. Change frequencies earlier than usual. Something smashed through there. So what is this going to be, Kane 2.0 or something? Enter the corridor. I guess, I mean, unless there's something else I was supposed to find back there. There probably was something else back there that I could have found. Maybe another PCB or something for my gun, like a mods upgrade thing. Wasn't it just nighttime? How is it so brightly day now? I mean, the sun is kind of risen.
First celebrity. Roll out the red carpet. Should he even be here? You better check if the boss man knows about it.
I mean, it kind of looks like a sunrise, but it's already pretty high up. It's like, what, behind those clouds up there? Jeez, time went too fast. Time flies.
This place has everything. Money, buzz, drugs, and women. All at our fingertips. While Detroit is burning thanks to the gang wars.
How do you know the riots won't spread here?
Don't be stupid. Wendell would never allow that.
So Wendell, like, runs this place?
I'm telling you, I'm Wendell's right-hand man, so if he's the king of Della City, then I am the prince. And you know what that makes you?
She has a hard hat on, but he doesn't.
If I keep listening to your nonsense.
I bet he put it on her. To be funny. Love. Nuke. I don't think you want the kind of love that you can find there. Just going out on a limb.
Officer, this is not a place for you. There is no order here. Whenever someone shows up and tries to tell us otherwise, we get rid of it like unwanted trash.
Alright. Hey guys, how's it going?
Startled, cop. For a second, I forgot we were untouchable.
Hey, bartender! Pour a double for our stiff officer so he can loosen up. And put it on Wendell's tab.
You've got some balls.
The asshole hasn't paid me for a month.
Where's my drink, bartender? God. He ordered me a drink. The Sink Club.
I was thinking, once Delta City's built, we'll have the first dibs on all those new cribs.
Yeah, the way things are going, this place won't be finished for another 80 years. You'll be lucky to get a grave plot out of all this.
How many times do I have to say it?
Stroke the dick. Guys, don't stroke the dick. There's no stroking the dick around here, guys. God. No coins. Someone threw a coin at her. What's this? Freaking healing kits? Or is it Nuke? Yeah, Nuke. Nuke and fake money. Got a couple of degenerates around here. Girls. Route 69.
Somewhat to like the front row, but I'm more happy with the rear view. What a tool.
Oh, A Way Out? Yeah, A Way Out is pretty good. I want to get the platinum for it, but we've been taking our time. Yep, I hear Stroke Addicted can be a hard game. Stroke the Duck instead. It's not the same. Alright, I'm assuming there's a boss battle here.
Alex Murphy. You didn't even give me enough time to miss you. How'd you like my new empire? The most free society there is, where everyone is equal. As long as they have the money.
A city full of thieves, drug dealers, and murderers.
Don't forget prostitutes.
What you hoped for?
The
They're strippers.
Dead. There's no
I can't say
one
they're prostitutes for
stopping
sure.
me from ending you.
There is also no one left to finance you. Becker shut down Afterlife.
Is that true?
I think we can get back to that at a later time. Now, where's my lighter? Oh, there it is. After the incident at the mall, I had a duplicate made. That's neither here nor there. Goodbye, RoboCop.
Smoking kills.
So, you finally took care of that, huh? We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Gentlemen, I'll leave you to your work.
Found a well, huh? I wonder if I can hack that turret. Doesn't really look like I can get there, huh? Gotta get away from all these damn explosives. Speaking of explosives. Trying to take out that guy. I think he has a rocket launcher. He's armored as well. Really annoying. Finally. Oh yeah, you guys voice chatting now? Yeah, it's definitely something better than texting. Well, like me and Gutter Sniper talking about, you gotta get past the awkwardness. Alright, you know what? Oh, well, let me grab him. I was just gonna grab him and throw him. Has quite a bit of kick to it. Talking like they'll know each other for years. Maybe you have. Plot twist. Dun dun dun. Maybe Sleepster's gonna be all like, Gutter Snipe, I am your father. No! Well, wait. Maybe that would be such a bad thing? Get your grenades out of here, man.
Can you put him out of his misery? Like now!
These guys can't be locked. I don't know if they can't be locked onto, maybe because of their clothing. Or if it just the game's not locking onto them for another reason. Just have infinite ammo. Sounds like there's someone. Yeah, there is someone behind me. Where the hell did you come from? Is there someone else behind me? Hmm. Nice. Trying to lure you into the dick side. You can make a powerful dick ally. Look into your heart, Gutter Snipe. You know it to be true.
I repeat, RoboCop has entered the site. That wasn't part of the plan. Minor drawback. Cobra assault cannon operatives are getting into position. There's no way past that force. Cobra cannon. Now we're talking.
Cobra cannon. Are those damn things from the first movie? Like those exploding sniper rifles?
Keep going, brave little man. Just a little.
Dick saber. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything. Looks like I can pick up 2 more health things. Let's see if I can find 2 real quick before we go into freaking exploding sniper territory. Is this one? Nice. No, looks like I can pick up 1 more. Looks like I'm at 4 or 5. So let's see if we can find another one. The more the better, right? Anything in there? Open up. Oh. Doesn't. Not seeing anymore. Those health kit things, so I guess we'll go. Repair kits, health kits, whatever you want to call them. Well, I have 4. That should be good. Speaking of, I probably have some skills, don't I? Oh, that should help. And then... Looks like it says I have 1 more. There. I was trying to platinum that game called LA Cops. I've been playing it the past like 2 days. And it's actually kind of hard. It's like an top twin shooter game, kind of old school like. And yeah, it's kind of hard. It has a pretty high percentage on PSN profiles, but I don't think I'm going to bother with the plat. And I think I have 3 left, Sleepster. 2 story related ones, and then 1 that I'm gonna have to go back and get. Yeah. I wonder if the forklift or the bulldozer here will help me. Well, seems like it's taking some of the damage. Damn. Okay, I think I killed one of them.
RoboCop has reached the sniper's nest. I don't get it. It's like he's reading our every move. Has your broadcast been compromised?
No chance, sir. Our comms are secure.
What are you going to do about this situation?
Oh,
We're
damn.
sending our prime unit.
What the hell?
Troops should get rid of him once and for all.
I've heard that before. Make sure it turns out to be true.
No, I think RoboCop is only on PS5, Slave Sir. Just making sure he's dead. Sometimes they get up after that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure RoboCop is only PS5. I think originally they planned for it to come out on PS4 and PS5, but I think they canceled the last gen versions. Oh yeah, I had to play. I probably would dual platinum this game. Because one, it's short, easy plat. Two, it's fun. So, yeah, why not? I can't pick up the sniper rifles? Oh. There's a sniper rifle. This is the one that explodes, though. Seems like it. Nice. Ah, shot that a little too far. Yeah, more games are being PS5 only nowadays. I guess we're getting to that point to where they're making them, you know, too advanced, too graphically good, too good on the graphics. Guess I need to go back down there. Yeah, this game is PS5 only. I think Baldur's Gate was only PS5. There's been a few others. Rocket launcher.
Bravo, Alex Murphy! You've done it again. I hope you're going to take it easy on me. Blitz troop has been wiped out. We need backup now. What are you looking at me for? It's your problem. What do I pay you for?
At this point, either get your robots online or we are out. Definitely not being paid to get slaughtered.
Why not? Getting slaughtered sounds like fun. Oh crap. Now I can pick up that rocket launcher. Both those people tried throwing grenades. You guys and your grenades, man. That's probably what would make this game hard on the hardest difficulties. All the damn grenades. Wow, does those rockets go slow enough? Jeez, you're still alive? Jeez, man. Finally, I think he's finally dead. Never spoken game. I don't remember, but yeah, probably. Have a rocket. You and your grenade have a rocket. Hack the turret. That way if anyone else comes out, it'll shoot at them. Good on turret. At least it makes sense for these guys to have a bunch of grenades. Because, you know, they're heavily armored. They probably have, like, grenade belts on or something. Oh, BFG. Yeah. But those street punks having a bunch of grenades, that's what I'm like, where the hell are they hiding all of them? Damn. Here come these damn robots. Better to just melee these damn things. I'm trying to hack this turret. They're starting Forspoken later today. Nice, hope you have fun with it. Who the hell? That didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Grenades like candy at a parade, I'm telling you. That person who was finally on that, I guess was a turret. Finally, go away.
This is unreal! He's like the little Asian that could!
You better pray you got money in the bank. It's your last chance to make the payment or we...
Skyrim's a good game. I'd recommend trying it out.
I've got this.
Although if it's not your cup of tea, you do get a trophy part pretty early. I mean, not right off the bat, but pretty early. So if you're one of those people who don't like having just one platinum for a game or one trophy for a game, you might not like that. What the hell? Instead of RoboCop Rogue City, this game should have been called RoboCop Dodge Grenade City. RoboCop Grenade City. Oh, you have plenty of games with 1 or 2 trophies? Yeah, same here. I don't know if you're one of those people though that it irked you. I know some people hate it. Some people are like, oh, I got 1 trophy, now I have to play it for a long time. It's like, not really, but okay. Or, oh, I gotta try it out on an alternate account to make sure I like it before I play it on my main account. See, that's why those turret guys take so long to kill. They're fully armored. Alright, is there any health kits or anything back here? Jeez, we tore this place up. Oh, yeah. Rappa's bling of bronze 1 second in. Yeah, at least Skyrim you do some, you know, you do a little bit. You pretty much have to do the whole opening before you get your first trophy. But yeah, like have any of y'all played the Simpsons video game? You get a trophy for literally pressing start at the beginning of the game, and I think it's called easiest trophy ever or something like that. It's like, okay. Right when you boot up the game and you press start to start the game, the main menu screen, you get a trophy.
Is that so? Everyone stand down.
What are you doing? Why did you stop? That is not what I pay you for.
Turns out you don't pay us at all.
What?
The money transfer didn't go through.
We will settle this.
Have your machines fight your battles for you. We don't work for free. No hard feelings, RoboCop, just business.
I have bigger fish to fry.
You ungrateful fucks! You closed the door on the most ambitious project in this goddamn city!
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
71 trophies for struggling to
I still have an army that will fight no matter what. So, RoboCop, prepare to meet your demise!
Ouch.
Now there is trouble.
This isn't over!
That guy's gonna have a hard time stroking the dick now.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Nice. Yeah, stroking can be very rewarding, you understand.
Throwing this opportunity away. Useless fucking machines.
Just follow the blood trail. I'll look into it in a minute here, Gutter Snipe. It seems weird though. It was giving me some sort of weird error when I was changing the name. So, probably has something to do with that. It was like, are you sure you want to change this reward? Your viewers will not be able to redeem it. I'm like, what? I'm just changing the name. What are you talking about? So, I don't know. Something I might have to just like remake it, delete it, and remake it. Something definitely foobarred. Because it didn't say that when I did the other rewards.
OCP still stands.
There is nowhere else to go, Wendell Antonowski.
That's not even my real name. OCP gave me that identity.
Your stroking days are over now. We'll see, Gutter. Or we'll see, Sleepstar. We'll see.
They wanted you emotional to better manipulate you. You keep sacrificing yourself, and that's admirable. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, for what? For the city that wants to witness your downfall? Or for the company that keeps sabotaging you?
The second
Join
coming,
me.
indeed.
Together we can hold OCP accountable.
Another empty promise.
You hunt criminals down. Oh, let's make a stand against the biggest criminal of them all. It's time for you to stop obeying OCP and start putting yourself first.
Locking you up is putting myself first.
Oh, that would be a mistake.
What does he think he's gonna do with that gun? I mean, it's against RoboCop.
Only human.
Then why don't you die like one?
Standing pretty close to the edge there, aren't you, RoboCop? After RoboCop, I don't know. As far as my stream game goes, I'm either thinking...
Is it done?
I got a gold trophy not arresting you anymore.
Dead. What about the city?
I'm either thinking go back to that Vikings game I was playing for a little while.
We just got here moments before you.
Or...
People are exhausted and trying to catch a little sleep. But I'm sure they would prefer catching up with you.
I bought this game where, like, you play as a cat and destroy stuff.
Good job.
I forget what it was called. I might play that. That sounds kind of fun. No, people can't join your game in Skyrim Sleepster. It's a fully single-player game. You can have companions following you around, but they're NPC companions. But as far as that, no. Fully single-player.
So it's true. He's dead?
I am sorry that it did not happen in front of cameras.
That's all right. There's always another story. But tell me this. You killed the guy who started this all, exposed UEDs for what they are, and made sure they won't replace cops. You contained the riots and at least postponed the creation of Delta City.
What is your question?
After doing all that, why is no one celebrating?
That is not why we do this.
What a thankless job. Actually, maybe that's a story worth pursuing.
Would Channel 9 be interested?
Funny you should say that. I'm considering jumping ship. I realize that blindly chasing a story that would nail OCP made me hurt a lot of people who didn't deserve it. Mainly you. There's this local paper that does what I always said I wanted to do. They help people in the community and give them a voice. Oh, and it probably wasn't clear, but I tried to hide an I'm sorry somewhere in all this.
Noted.
I'm glad. See you out there, Robo.
You will.
I don't think it was a plus game or something. I mean, maybe one of the higher tiers, but I don't think it was ever a monthly plus game. I bought it on disc when it released, but I just I took my time getting around to it because my dad and I were going to play it co-op, but it was one of those games where if you play it on the same console, the second player doesn't get trophies. So that kind of, we didn't want to play it after that because he didn't have a PlayStation 4 at the time. And so since we couldn't get trophies playing it on one PS4, we stopped playing it. And then I finally went back to it. Because I asked him, I was like, are you ever going to get a copy of that and we're going to play it co-op? And he was like, eh. So that's when I started playing it finally. But yeah. I do have Dying Light Sleepster. At least I'm 98% sure I do. I haven't started it yet, though.
You caught me sleeping at the desk. It's like I'm trying to convince you that I'm not cut out to be an officer.
We are all tired.
I talked to Reed, and he said that someone from OCP already contacted him. Since the UEDs turned out to be a bust, they'll be reinstating everyone. Everyone that meets the criteria, of course. Since Becca no longer needs me, I think that's the end of my career.
Will that stop you from sending in another application?
What? No, never.
You can count on my recommendation, officer.
You do that for me? I don't know what to say. Thank you, RoboCop. It's been an honor.
Yeah, I think they sell it for pretty cheap sometimes. That'd be interesting, Sleepster, but I don't know if it'd be one of those games that Gutter Snipe can get into. Because like I said, I think it's kind of fast-paced. It's first person, and it's pretty fast-paced from what I know.
I can't move a muscle.
Oh, that's a shame, because the guy from the Holy Cow joint came by earlier and left a tray of burgers in the staff room as a thank you for our work.
Shut your mouth!
Dying Light and Days Gone. Could try Fire Team. Oh, you mean Aliens Fire Team? The one that they just released? The Plus game this past month? I've already played and beaten that, but I mean, yeah, we could all play that because I think you can have only up to 3 people. Because when me and my dad played through it, we always had a bot teammate. So yeah, we could all 3 play that, but I think it's third person, so you don't got to worry about it being first person.
It is safe out there again.
Oh, thank you. But I felt pretty safe ever since you left me with your partner, Officer Lewis. Feisty little thing, isn't she?
She makes me feel safe, too.
Usually I'm a little anxious about leaving my patients, but these past couple of days I've gotten to meet some of the people in your world. Despite your circumstances, you've made a good life for yourself, Alex Murphy. I'm confident in saying that I'm leaving you in good hands.
Thank you, Doctor.
You know, I've been selected to join the Committee on Integration of Cybernetic Organisms into Society. I think it's important for people to know what I've learned here with you. I'll pass my conclusions along, and I hope OCP will do right by you. At least this one time. Goodbye, Alex.
You don't look so hot. Was your neighborhood affected by the riots?
I don't know. Once they begin, I was too afraid to leave this place. I locked myself in a storage locker.
I get it. I'd probably do the same. This precinct really makes you feel secure.
You can see your hands in Dying Light. Yeah, some first-person shooters you can look down and see your hands and your legs and stuff. Some you can't. I think you can, and there's a few games where you can. I think you can in Halo, if I remember right. Because I remember crouching with Master Chief, and you can see his armor. You can see like his leg and his armor. I remember I'd always try to see if you could shoot yourself. Because if you crouched and aimed it just enough to where you didn't turn, you could shoot yourself in the foot. But I don't think you did take damage. I want to say they maybe fixed that in one of the later games, but in like the first game, you didn't take damage. Yeah, if I'm not feeling well, like if I already have a headache, same thing will happen to me. I'll start to feel like nauseous when I'm playing a game, and first-person shooters do seem to make it a little worse sometimes, first-person games. You can listen to the music all day long. That's good. There's a couple games that I really like the music too.
We got Wendell.
Over the course of our relationship, I've grown enough to admit that it was mostly you who took down Wendell. So, good job, Tin Man. That guy brought a lot of suffering to this city. The phone calls I got from people begging for help made my stomach turn. It was overwhelming. At first, I didn't know what to do.
But that did not stop you. You proved competent.
Not to pat myself on the back, but I really did. Just, who knew that selflessly helping others is so exhausting?
And rewarding.
Yeah, you may be onto something there. I checked on the folks that called in to make sure they're safe, and they were. But now, I need to catch up on my beauty sleep. I can't believe I'm the only one here. Don't they know there are mattresses back here?
They probably mind the vomit stains.
Beggars can't be choosers. See you around, partner.
Robo, Lewis was looking for you. She's in the locker room.
I hear that they've improved Dying Light 2 a lot. Have you tried it lately? Like, I hear that they've updated it with lots of free updates and stuff, so maybe it's a bit better now.
Partner? You're back. So it's done.
It is.
Did Wendell do one of his kill him speeches after which he always leaves?
He did.
What a cheeseball.
So, are you gonna stand around like that the whole day? Come on, sit down.
Will that bench support RoboCop's weight?
A lot of
Crash
things have
course.
changed since I wasn't around. For one, I've heard that there's another woman in your life.
Another woman?
Dr. Blanche? Seems that you two spent a lot of time talking together. I'm glad that there was someone you could lean on while I was away. You've been under a lot of pressure lately. It felt like every night at the hospital I was seeing your face on the news. People trying to dissect your every word, question who you are, your past, your future.
They were trying to cancel RoboCop?
How proud I
Those
am
bastards.
that despite having all those people look at you under a microscope, you remain so composed. I know I wouldn't handle it that well. So, how did you do that?
I had help.
Oh, that little thing?
It served as a reminder of who I am.
Where does he keep it? I don't think he has pockets.
A great police officer?
I know he has this gun
other
thing, but...
I just want you to know that if you ever need to talk...
I know, Lewis. Thank you.
So, what's next for us, partner?
Our morning shift is about to start.
I'll get my gear.
Jeez. Not even gonna catch your weight. Uh-oh. What's going on now?
Moments ago, what was reported as an unidentified creature has entered the OCB headquarters and is creating havoc. Reports of numerous casualties are coming in. No one seems to know what caused the chaos, and most importantly, who is going to stop it.
I guess the shift's starting early. Ready, partner?
I was born ready.
3 months back was the last time you played it. Well, I'm not too sure how long it's been since they've been updating it. I don't know if they're still updating or not, but I heard that they've changed it quite a bit.
What the hell? It's like a hurricane came through.
Stay alert.
Well, at least I got some backup this time. Not a repeat of RoboCop 1 where they didn't have backup. Well, they would have had backup, they just would have had to wait. I think they said the ETA was like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. And they're like, your call. From the ashes. You're a helicopter, yeah?
No such luck. That's a TV helicopter.
Oh.
They're here already? We have wounded. What happened here?
It was furious. It destroyed everything in its path.
What did?
A monster.
Robo, I'm in the Channel 9 helicopter. I'm seeing a lot of movement on the executive floor.
I know exactly where that is.
We need to get up there.
No, get the injured out of the building. I will handle what is up there.
You sure?
Positive.
You heard him. Let's evacuate everyone. Hurry up!
Omni consumer products. It kind of reminds me of Mass Effect. Because Mass Effect, there's a big company called Omni. Heck, the thing that's on your hand, wrist, or whatever it's supposed to be, it's called an Omni tool. That's how you melee people, and then I think it's also how you do some of your like your magical spells. I don't know if you'd call them magical spells, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's see. 10 minutes for an ad break. Well, 10.5 minutes. Let me throw in a quick ad break, so that way, in case whatever I'm about to fight's more than 10 minutes, it probably will be. So let me throw in an ad break, and that way we can, you know, don't get hit with one in the middle of the fight, and stick around to support the stream. Just consider subscribing for an ad-free experience, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright. We'll wait here. Wait here. CEO office, boardroom, administration, research center. Well, like I said, they were getting those intact brains for something. So I thought it was going to be a Kane, but unless it's Kane 2.0. So like I said, this supposedly takes place after the second movie, I think, between the second and the third. I guess it's the developers' attempt to make a third movie. Let's forget the third movie actually happened, and this is the actual third movie. You know? That's what I'm assuming that their intent was. It's like, let's make this like the third movie should have been. Well, well, well. Alright, the ad break's about to end, so let's go, shall we? I didn't know I was actually going to have to get in the elevator. God. I'm pretty sure this OCP headquarters building is a building in Dallas.
We're finding more and more wounded, and they're all giving me consistent descriptions. So unless everyone is getting it wrong, there's an old friend waiting for you upstairs. You can expect...
Trouble?
That's right.
Make sure there is no one left in the building.
I don't think it's Ed 209, so I'm thinking it's Kane. Especially since now that she said old friend. And like I said, they've been collecting intact brains for something. When we smashed that brain, or, you know, he smashed it in RoboCop 2.
That thing just moved to the western corner of the executive floor. Something.
I've only been to Dallas twice, and I don't think I've seen this building, the one that they used for the OCP headquarters. I mean, I could be wrong, but the first time I went to Dallas, I was on the outskirts of Dallas because that's where the Dallas World Aquarium is. That's where I went to. The second time I went, I was more in the city, but I don't think I saw this building. I know I was close to some of the tall buildings, but not this one.
What a massacre!
Are you getting this?
All of it. That's the OCP board you're seeing. They were supposed to vote on the new CEO. I guess someone didn't like the candidate they chose. OCP is finished after this.
I want to be so sure. Nice view. I can see my house from here. That old cliche saying. That old cliche line. That's one big circle, isn't it? Was this one big circle? Sounds like I'm getting closer to it. Here we go. Nice.
What do you want from me?
Yep.
RoboCop! My #1 guy. There seems to be a misunderstanding.
RoboCop, I wanted to leave you a message before I undergo this procedure. It has been a long and laborious process, but it has given me the opportunity to observe you closely.
The old man! That you?
Yeah, I remember
didn't
that,
know.
sister.
I didn't mean to.
I want to say it's the name of a trophy in Uncharted as well. Either that or he says something like that.
Understand what others see in you. I realize why they cheer you on. And it is because they can look past your mental exterior and see that somehow
puts my mind at ease. You made me realize that I do not have to fear what is about to happen. I can remain human, as you have. Selfless and devoted to something bigger than myself. Uncorruptible. And that is what I always strive to be. Good luck, Murphy. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
You sold the city's future. That leaves one question. Scrapyard or prison, creep?
I have a feeling this is going to be harder than the freaking Edge 09 fights.
Just an old friend.
Do you need backup? I repeat, do you need backup?
Negative.
That's got to be Kane. Oh shit. Old school wrestling reference. That's gotta be Kane. I see some guns around here, but
Those sounds are making me nervous. Are you sure you're all right?
Affirmative.
let's just throw him out the window. Just get him close to the window over there and just throw him out.
The building is starting to shake. We're nearly done with the evacuation.
Ah.
You will not win this.
Jeez. Ouch.
Where the hell are you? I've lost visual.
We went you downstairs.
What?
Well,
We got everyone out. Be careful. The building will not hold. You need to get yourself out of there.
I'm in the middle of something.
I wonder if I can blow that truck up. It's too far away from it now, probably. What about the van now? Oh, good gutter snipe. Understandable. Oh, I meant to go the other way. Old Sleevester here doesn't care about spoilers. So... I was hoping that would hurt him a bit more. I want to try to pick up one of these bikes and throw it at him. Let's see if that would hurt him more. But I'm just afraid he'd destroy the bike out of my hand. Well, I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Get back here, you sons. RoboCop can climb pretty good for being RoboCop.
Going somewhere?
Robo Drake. Robo Nathan Drake. What the hell?
Robo, I don't like what I'm seeing. The building's actually shaking. Get out while you still can.
Yeah, true, Sleevester. Ah, crap. Hey, this will help. What are you doing up there? Get down from there, you hacker. Your hacksaw. I think he's stuck up there. That's why he's just shooting me now. Your move, creep.
Murphy, you need to get out of there. It's about to collapse. The building's evacuated. There's no one else inside. You need to save yourself.
I think I got smash it. Hmm. Saving him doesn't seem like a good idea. It doesn't. It seems like he's past saving at this point. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's play Russian roulette, shall we? Let's save him. Let's play a dangerous game here.
There is one more person here that needs saving.
What? Murphy?
We are not done yet.
Nothing else, I guess we can try to keep him locked up.
Thank you.
Well, so much for saving him, I guess. The hell? Sound like RoboCop fail.
Does anyone see him?
I can't see anything. Move closer.
Negative. When the building collapses, the dust cloud will choke the engine.
Oh my god! Murphy!
No! No! No!
This ending feels kind of Yakuza 2 to me for some reason. I guess because I love those games so much. I associate a lot of games with that.
Talk to me!
That's pretty cool. I'm just coming out of the rubble.
It has always been me.
No trophy yet, but wait for it. Wait for it, maybe. I have a feeling this is the end, so I'll probably get it after all the
magnificent
cutscenes.
giant has fallen. OCP's new CEO assured us that the destruction of its headquarters will not stand in the way of finishing Delta City.
Who's the new CEO now?
Japanese corporation Kanemitsu has already shown interest in OCP's most prominent project.
That should be Sony.
We at Media Break welcome them with open arms. Delta City, yokoso. From the City of Wonders, we're back to Detroit. The city's debt has reached a new peak. Re-elected Mayor Kuzak, asked about his plans for reform, said he had other plans instead. OCP is the weakest it's ever been. We'll sue them even if we need a Japanese lawyer, he assures us. Now it's time to introduce a new segment, You the Detroiters, where we share feel-good stories from our local communities. Disgraced Senator Farrell took hostages at the local theater and called for his reinstatement. However, a former vagrant and the theater's newest employee managed to defuse the situation. When asked why he decided to risk his life, Pickles, a European cinema connoisseur, said that it was simply disrespectful to interrupt the screening. Let's just hope Pickles does not influence the theater's movie selection. Next up, Sunblock 5000 model nearly torn to pieces by an Ed 209 after not adhering to the 209's instructions. The dispute over a parking space could have turned deadly if it wasn't for Dr. Olivia Blanche, a seasoned psychologist who managed to keep a cool head during the 209's intervention.
She was actually able to talk down an Ed 209?
Coping
Wow.
with loss is said to be of value to both people and machines alike.
I don't think anyone's been able to talk down an Ed 209.
A defamed reporter funded by terrorists. After trying to illegally broadcast a hit piece aimed at OCP, Samantha Ortiz has been spotted collaborating with a terrorist group led by a woman known in the underworld as Bertha. OCP denied. We're sorry for the disturbance. Fortunately, this time it was a minor one. Let's move on. A new world record has been set in Detroit. A man called Funeral Bob attended his 1000th funeral this year. The record-breaking
what the
funeral
hell?
belonged to Max Becker, a former OCP executive. As it turned out, Bob was its only attendee.
Isn't that the guy from the
OCP
first
delegation
movie?
did not arrive due to a rescheduled business meeting.
Who's all like,
We hope the meeting went well.
if you can't take
Moving
the
on.
heat, stay on there. No,
The
I can't
owner
remember
of a
what he's
local
saying.
restaurant,
But
Onion Baji,
I think he's in the first
cahoots
movie.
with a ring of zoo thieves. The restaurant was proved to source the ingredients through crime.
What the hell? Wow.
The arrest was made by a rookie neighborhood cop, Ulysses
They
Washington.
didn't put down their
and
weapons.
according to his statement,
It's usually how it
wasn't
works.
the first animal he had saved.
Yeah, he saved that lady's cat.
One question still remains unanswered. What happens to RoboCop's human status? Mayor Kuzak distances himself from RoboCop and leaves no doubt that he will not be advocating for granting him human rights. RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public conversation.
I hope OCP doesn't take him off the street. Who will protect us then?
Ah, it's RoboCop! Robo, I love you!
Reaper, skeleton speaker,
Was he talking about RoboCop there?
To many more years on the force, RoboCop. It's been a busy time for Detroit, but the cloud that lowers over the city is lifting as police end their strike. "We're ready to serve," said Officer Ann Lewis, who returned to duty despite her recent injury. What heroism. Detroit can sleep soundly tonight. The question is, for how long? That's all for today. This was Casey Wong. Until next time.
Now a bling trophy. Yep, there it is. Nice shooting, son. I made that the title of my stream the other day, one of the last times I streamed. Nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy. Good stuff. It's one of those that you can make it quicker. I know I could exit it. It says press circle to exit there, but let's go through, shall we? Sometimes even fast forwarding them takes a while. What about those games that have trophies to watch them and they take like 10 minutes? Just go make yourself a sandwich or something while, you know, they're playing. I think I'm one trophy away from the Platinum Sleepster. Oh, the credits weren't too long there. Alright, let's see. Load game. I think it's the steel mill. Where's the steel mill at? There it is. Let me load this up. The one trophy I'm missing, I think, is in the steel mill. And I need to have, they say, an engineering of 3. Let's see if I have any skill points to spend. Alright, let's see. Skill points. I do. I have 4, so I think they say you need to have engineering of 3. So let's put it to 3. Yeah, we good, Sleepster. I'm just trying to get, I think, the last trophy I need. Let me save that last point.
I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
I think they say you need to have level 3 of engineering, so... But I'll keep a skill point handy just in case. Don't you find his car back here?
Abandoned squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
There was blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
I'm missing a trophy that's called Good Eyes Murphy, and apparently you're supposed to find a hidden PCB in the steel mill level. And I would have had it because apparently there's a piece of a train, and I don't know if you guys remember, but when I played this level originally, I actually got on that train car, and you can get up the ladder, and I was like, what's the point of this? You know, I was like, it doesn't say to do anything here. And apparently that's where I'm missing the trophy at. Apparently if you have a high enough engineering, you can actually move that train car and use it to get on top of some place, get it into a hidden area. So that's what we're missing. Nice. I gotta reload again. I'm not used to reloading. Doing a little laggy here. Nice. I think there's... Yeah. I was gonna say, I think I still hear one. Did it say I could have grabbed him? There's a place we can go into in there, but I was hoping I could skip that part. I guess I can't. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to go. Shut it, you. Where's the other one at? Quiet, you. I've had enough of that song. Alright. I was hoping to skip this part, but I guess you have to go in here.
Look out! It's RoboCop!
No, it's not. It's your imagination.
Flank him!
Metal pump's coming. It's not my name. Really? Are you wearing body armor? How many body shots can you take? You know what? Screw it. And that's why I always try to go for headshots, because these guys are bullet sponges if you don't go for headshots.
Don't shoot! Look, I've got no weapons.
I am looking for...
Hey!
We've heard all this.
Would you like...
No! He was...
Where?
Once he... Until...
And then he says, I'll look tough if they come find me. And I was like, dude, all the other guys are dead.
Do not move until I return.
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Nope.
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony. Proceeding to the enemy command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into Alliance then?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
So I guess that's why you need to go in here. You need a reason in order to go further into the steel mill. And that guy's testimonial gives you more cause to go into there.
If we wanted to legally be there, we'd need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure you know.
Oh wow, nice.
I believe.
What the heck's going on here?
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Here comes the first grenader. Like they needed more grenades. All of them are grenaders, honestly. It's just this one shoots a grenade launcher. No shit. You having trouble there, dude? Let me help. Calls the reinforcements and then withdrawals of safety.
Aren't you getting lonely, knight in shining armor? Probably wondering why no one's coming to help you. And why no one will. This is no proving ground for heroes. It's their cemetery.
That's showing me him, but it's not showing me him? There, I think I got him. I hate aim assist sometimes. Since aim assist makes it so much slower when you're close to a target, it's like you can never like get a good lock. It slows you down when like you're close to a target, so when you're trying to make just little corrections, it's hard to make just a little correction. Alright, if I remember right, that train car's down here. Leave me alone, I'm trying to go for a trophy. You bastages. I thought that was right here. Maybe it's further down? Maybe it's behind that wall. Yeah, okay. I need some more health kits though. I need to find one real quick. You think there'd be one like around here somewhere? Maybe one up here? No? Incriminating photos. But no health kit. What's in here? OCP training disc. Stolen handbags, still no health kit though. Ah, I got lucky. Have I told you how much I hate these guys lately? See, aim assist, man. It slows you down when you're close to somebody. Oh, Vitality level 2 required. Alright, can I go that way from here, or do I need to continue going? I think we need to continue going through that building. So Trying to find a health kit though. Is that one? Hey, finally. Bastard. Bastard. I think I need to go through here. Because, like I said, I think the train car is further down that one way. I don't think we're going to be able to get there without going in further. Giggity. Yeah, so... What? Who else talking smack? I'm gonna be sad if I missed it. But I think I'm on the right track. Oh yeah. Isn't this where you can see where he died at? I guess that's where, yeah, because he found him watching TV. He shot that one guy through the TV. Drop it, dead or alive, you're coming with me. But Lewis was looking on through a fence that she couldn't get through. Where's the fence at? That's what I want to know. Is this supposed to be the fence? No, she wouldn't really be able to see from here. I guess she could kind of maybe see. Is this maybe the fence that she was behind? I don't know, it looked like it was kind of down below, huh? I don't know, that was the only thing I was wondering. But they recreated it pretty good. There's the couch, the stairs. Play the tape. We've already seen it. And then...
Your readings are off the charts. What happened?
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured.
You thought she was in...
Spike was in on it.
Like higher up? I thought she was like further down.
Did you say
and I thought they were higher up.
Yes, surrounded with no way out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look.
Well, I know she was behind a fence.
Yeah, I see it. It's just north of your position.
So the only fence I'm seeing is there. And there's the other piece to it. But no, isn't that how they left? Yeah, after they shot him, they left through this way, didn't they? Good night, sweet prince, and then they go this way. So maybe she would have been. I don't know. Like I said, I thought she was down. Maybe she was like I don't know. Maybe she was down here. But there's no fence down here. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, they reacted it pretty, or they recreated it pretty good, but I'm not too sure where she was watching it from. No, my cat just ran into the window. See what I mean about throwing grenades? Like I said, those army mercenary guys having a bunch of grenades makes kind of sense. Look, these like regular street thugs having a bunch of grenades? I don't know, man. Ah, here we go.
You're there. That's the quarry. I hope you
Damn frickin' aim assist. Gets you every time.
I will not stop until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? You really think you got this gun? Come on.
I should be like...
It's the hub of our smuggling operation. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty.
I should be like 5 minutes away from it, I hope.
It's filled with them crazy drugs we skipped off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
Leave me alone, guys. I'm just trying to get my platinum. There's... Boing. Finally, jeez. Wait. Really? I didn't even hear one beeping. Alright, here's the... I hate you. I hate you. You and your damn strafing back. Okay, can I now move this train? Climb up. See, remember I climbed up last time. I said, what's the point of this? Not too sure where you're supposed to... You're supposed to be able to move it somehow. Ah, here we go. There we go. Wow, okay. Now climb on top of it. Right? I guess it's just supposed to get you in there. I guess climbing on it still does nothing. Oh yeah, I remember I was looking through that gate saying I can see something over there. It looks like incriminating photos. I just didn't know how to get in there. And there's where you can jump down. Remember I was saying, how do you use that ladder? So it's in here somewhere, but where is it? It's definitely in this area somewhere. Just making sure. Just making sure you couldn't like move that or something. Interesting. I know it's not that because you can get there. I'm missing it somewhere. Missing it somewhere. Stupid crate being there all cratey and stuff. There has to be some reason you climb onto this, right? Ah, here we go. I knew there'd be some reason you had to climb on that ladder. This is probably it right here. Yep, good eyes, Murphy, silver trophy. And I think that's the last trophy I need, right, for the platinum? There we go, to serve and protect. Platinum trophy. I think this is platinum 144 for me, 144. So I got one last platinum before tomorrow's monthly update. Yay. Finally got it. Whew. The only reason it took me so long is because, you know, it's been my stream game. So yeah, definitely an easy platinum. If it wasn't for needing, I think they said 2 or 3 points in engineering for this trophy right here, I would have gotten all the trophies, because that's the only reason I missed this, is because you need to have your engineering at, is it 2? I think it's 3. Because in order to mess with that, in order to get the train to go back, the train car to go back, you need to have engineering at 3. So if it wasn't for this trophy, I would have gotten the platinum when I beat it. So it's a pretty easy platinum, pretty straightforward, you know, fun platinum. So thankfully you don't have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty. This game would probably be a pain in the ass, honestly, on the hardest difficulty, which doesn't really make sense since it's RoboCop. RoboCop should be pretty invincible. But as many grenades as they throw, and the Ed 209 battles would probably be tough, and that final battle would probably be pretty tough. But as long as but thankfully you don't have to beat it on the hardest difficulty. so yeah, not too bad of a platinum. Alright, well, I guess I'll end stream here, because I guess there's nothing else for me to do on this. Guess I could shoot a guy in the dick real fast for old time's sakes. Since I probably won't be playing it anymore. Let's go find a guy I can shoot in the dick real quick. Where were they all coming? Oh yeah, that's right. I went pretty far back. So, they were all up this way. Let's see if I can shoot all the next group of guys in the dick. Sadly, Sleepster, I doubt there will be, but maybe. The only DLC they added to that Terminator game was, I think you can actually play as the Terminator. There we go. There you go, Gutter Snipe. I know you were trying to maybe activate that viewer reward earlier, so there you go. Left a pretty big blood pile. Shoot him in the dick. So yeah, fun platinum. Enjoyed it. This game is actually, I'll say, a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. I thought this game wasn't going to be as good. I mean, I knew it was going to be good game for us RoboCop fans, but it's actually a little better than I thought it'd be. So, as for my next stream game, guys, Gutter Snipe was asking about it earlier. I'm thinking of either doing that Vikings game, going back to that Vikings game. I have no plans to platinum that Vikings game, but maybe I'll play it some more, see where that leads us. Hopefully I still remember how to play it. It's been a while now. Other than that, like I said, I have this game, I forget what it's called, but it's a game where you play as a cat, and I think your objective is to just cause as much destruction as you can, like knock stuff off shelves and stuff. That would maybe be a funny game to stream, and I hear that's a decently easy platinum, so maybe I'll stream that. Or maybe I'll just stream some random stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream my dad and I playing Diablo 4 sometime. What would you give it out of 10? I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. If you're a huge RoboCop nerd from like me, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Because they did do a lot of nods to RoboCop movies. So I really appreciated those. But for the average Joe, who maybe seen RoboCop maybe once, a few years ago or something, I'd give it a solid 7. Maybe a 7.5 out of 10. There's a few quality of life things that they need to patch. Like sometimes when you aim with L2, it just does not zoom in. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds for it to zoom in. And there are some frame rate drops here and there, some stutters here and there. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed my time with it. So, yeah. I'd give it a good 7.5, 8 if you're a RoboCop fan like I am. So yeah, I'd rate it pretty high. Definitely no 10 out of 10. Even if you're a huge RoboCop fan, there's little things, but it's definitely enjoyable. And I really enjoyed it. Platinum difficulty, I'd give like a 2 out of 10, because it's not that bad. But yeah, as far as like the game rating, probably a good 7.5 out of 10 for sure. Well, alright, I guess that does it for me. Make sure tomorrow, the monthly update, 6 or 7, yeah, like I said, for the average, not too big RoboCop fan, that's probably where I put about 7. So yeah, you'll probably bump it up a little bit, Sleeps, when you play it, maybe. But yeah. So remember to catch the monthly update for those of you on the spreadsheet. I will be updating that tomorrow. I'll be probably working on it this time tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow. But hopefully I can do one Saturday. We'll see. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Gutter Snipe, Sleepster, of course, as always. And Mark Shockey tuned in for a little while. Take care, everybody.